Hey everyone, this is Ryan from AltaUnity.com, and I'd like to welcome you to part 1 of my video reviews for the Spigen tempered glass screen protector for the Samsung Galaxy S3. In part 1, I'll be covering the installation process of the protector itself, and as we move on through the video, I'll give you guys some tips and my overall thoughts on the protector. So to begin, what you want to do first is thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, clean your device's screen. You want to make sure to get all that dust off, because any dust you don't get off will be, existent or able to be seen under the protector itself. It won't necessarily make any bubbles, but dust left on the screen will be visible. And so if you're very OCD about that kind of stuff, make sure to thoroughly clean your device's screen and get all that dust off. Now, something I don't do here in this video, but I would highly recommend to 100% make sure that all the dust is off, is to get some clear tape. And tape is really good for getting dust off. SGP usually actually provides dust removal stickers with their products or their screen protector products, but not with this one. So you want to just get some regular old tape and get all that dust off after wiping your screen down with the included microfiber or your own microfiber choice like I did here. Now I also used eye clear, which is sort of like an alcohol solution. SGP also throws in some alcohol wipes, and you can use those instead. I just used eye clear because I had some around, and I didn't really want to open the alcohol wipes. I found it just kind of a waste, so I just use my old lying around eye clear. You can use whatever you want. If you don't have any of that stuff around, just use the alcohol wipes like I mentioned. Those are included free of charge in the actual package. And I also have here a dust blower or blaster, and that's also good for getting dust off the screen. But the best option really is to use tape. Tape just works wonders when installing a screen protector, and even for lifting a screen protector up. But in this case, this is a tempered glass, so once you install this, it's permanent. You cannot take this off and reuse it like a typical static plastic screen protector. This is pretty much permanent. Once you take it off, you can no longer use it. So you really want to make sure to get all that dust off and install this properly, because you really only have one try, and each unit is $34.99, and this really isn't anything cheap, and it's very expensive to replace. And so you want to make sure you install this correctly the first time if you don't want to waste your money and find yourself crying in your bed. So keep that in mind as well. You really want to make sure to install this correctly. Make sure to get all that dust off, because once again, any dust left on that screen after installing the screen protector will be very visible. So just keep those things in mind if you want to make this purchase very successful and very fulfilling. And you guys can see here, I'm just lining it up from bottom towards my way up. You can really do it any way you prefer. I just sort of like going from bottom towards the top. It really doesn't matter as long as you line everything up. If you're going from the bottom up, you want to make sure to line up all your home button, and also turn on your phone, because it'll make the lights pop up, and that'll help with lining up the capacitive buttons. If you're going from the top, which probably works best, I guess, you want to make sure to line the letters up best. The letters really do indicate how well you've installed or lined up the screen protector itself. Now, as you guys can see here, I'm making firm presses on the edges of the color bezel. This is because SGP, there was an issue on XD where many users reported sensitivity issues because apparently everyone installed the protector incorrectly. SGP doesn't actually state this in the box itself, on the installation instructions, which they probably should have. But luckily I read all those complaints before. And SGP, how they want you to install this is firmly press down the color bezel, the white area in this case. Firmly press on that area and then make your way towards the center. You don't want to make your way to the edges from the center. You want to go in, not out, but in. So the reason for that is because the area where the color bezel is actually a bit thicker than the actual clear glass area of the protector. And so if you go from center out, that'll cause some surface issues and layerings, and you don't really want that. That'll just cause a whole wreck of sensitivity issues like many people have received. And so yeah, that's one thing you also want to keep in mind. But yeah, after you got through all that stuff, you now have a perfectly installed Spigen tempered glass screen protector on your Samsung Galaxy S3. Overall, it's not too hard to properly install the glass screen protector. As long as you prep yourself, make sure to line everything up before installing to get a general idea of how the installation is going to work beforehand, and really just get all that dust off, because there really is no going back once you lay this on your phone. So if you don't want to waste $34.99, be sure to follow all my tips and guidelines that I've stated in throughout this video, and you should be just fine. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of my review of the Spigen tempered glass screen protector for the Samsung Galaxy S3. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Part 2 will be available as soon as possible, if not noted in the video description. And I'll see you guys all next time.